Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan my generals. How are you all doing? I hope you are doing well. I hope you're feeling good. Yes, yes, yes. And to all the newbies who are seeing this for the first time, Wagwan, welcome. Come and subscribe to the channel. Okay, we are all about love and light, growth. We use tarot as in a kind of like a spiritual life coaching approach, to help us with our own development, our own growth. Okay, so come and join the family, and to the subscribers, wagwan, one love. Yes, yes, yes. So, you know what we do around here? I hope you have a nice cup of tea, a beverage, because we're going to get into it. What are you sipping on? I'm sipping on some chamomile tea today. Yes, honey. So, put it in the comments and let us know what you're sipping on today, because what we have now is what the reading we have today is what you need to hear regarding your well-being. Okay, so what messages you need to hear regarding your well-being and looking after yourself, because we are multifaceted and we have to be making sure we look after ourselves. Okay, so we have three piles: pile one, pile two, pile three. Okay, so go for the pile that is resonating, that's calling you. Is it pile one, pile two, and pile three? So I want you to have a little think about it. Take a deep breath, exhale, and just go with the number that's calling you the most, while I say a quick little thank you as I hope to open the reading. So thank you to our guardian angels, thank you to our spirit guides, our ancestors, for the messages that we're about to receive. May the messages help us with our own intuition and give us guidance as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So now that we've done that, we're going to get into the reading. So please, if you don't have already, make sure you get a nice cup of tea, a nice beverage, or a little something that you can get into, okay? Or some snacks as well while you get into the reading, because we're going to get into it. Yes, honey. Yes, darling. All right. So I'll see you on the other side. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we have pile one. So let's see Wagwan in pile one. Be sure to have a nice cup of tea or something to keep you feeling nice and hydrated while we get into it. Yes. So let's see Wagwan. Okay. So let's have a look at these messages first. We have grief work. So grief work. Okay, so we've got grief work and we have the cave sanctuary. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're going to put these here for now. Then we have the Six of Cups. So we've got the Six of Cups. We've got the Seven of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Devil in reverse. And we have the King of Cups. So with grief work being here, and we've got the cave for sanctuary, and this is from the Earth Magic card deck, and this is from the Butterfly Life Changes deck, Oracle cards. And with the Six of Cups being here, it feels like there has been a loss. There's been a loss. And with the Seven of Swords being next to it, I feel like there's been a loss, and there's also been maybe a period of time for the collective who chose pile one, who they found difficulty, and it's almost trying to find love again. And I feel like maybe as well with the Page of Cups being here and the fish, there might have been also a pregnancy. And I feel like maybe there could have been a situation. This may be for some of the collective. There may have been a situation where It could be a relationship where there was a lot of lies, things not being told, maybe dishonesty, and this could have led to a relationship where now a pregnancy is involved, um, and it's resulting to the parties involved thinking how they're going to cope, how they're going to manage with this. Um, but I see with the King of Cups here, it's like you recognize the importance to work on yourself and keeping yourself focusing on your emotions and taking that time to really work on your healing. But I'm also seeing that maybe with the Six of Cups being here, there's been a period of maybe focusing on things or focusing on the past so much that by focusing on the past, um, and just thinking about the good old days, thinking about how things used to be, um, to the point that with the Seven of Swords being here, I feel like it could have also blocked maybe opportunities or blessings or put you in a place where you're not you're not smelling the reality. Like I'm getting smelly. You're not seeing the reality for what it is, and by not seeing the reality for what it is, it has led to maybe some shady behavior happening around you that has maybe put you in a denial of maybe I'm getting friends, like maybe it could something to do with a friend or with maybe certain people around you, and it's made you now feel like when it comes to trust, or showing love to people, that it has you kind of gone into a more of a Page of Cups energy where you still believe and value love, but with the Devil card being here, I see it as like there is some things that needs to be worked on, whether it could be the lack of I'm getting self-sabotage, that perhaps even when you want to try, there's a part of you that where there needs to be some work completed to release this energy of almost if something is good, you're stopping yourself by getting into this energy of thinking, well, I'm not good enough, I'm not this, I'm not that. And I feel like with the King of Cups being here, the King of Cups is saying you're going to overcome this, but it's going to take some time to work on that, to really work on how you talk to yourself as well. Like tuning into, I can, with a growth mindset to help you to overcome the situation. But it will happen, sis. It will happen, bro. But I feel like there has been a period of you feeling like, in terms of your own well-being, there has been a lack, and the well-being, and in terms of your lack, it has kind of impacted on you, almost self-sabotaging, not necessarily that you wanted, you're doing it in with the intention to maybe self-sabotage yourself, but maybe from past situations or experiences, it has kind of almost resulted to you kind of doubting yourself, maybe doubting the people around you, the situations, maybe your ability to have a good picker when it comes to friends or with potential love interests, where things have kind of got, either there's been lots of issues with addiction, a lot of toxic, I'm getting like toxic situations, and it's really asking you now, take some time to really take some time to look out for you and put yourself first. Put yourself first. Show yourself that love. When it comes to, like with the Page of Cups, I see that as well. Maybe when it comes to you, you kind of give yourself a small amount, like a small amount of love, and I feel like it's now saying, take that time to really love on you and really look after you, because it's not about being selfish. You're not being selfish. And maybe in the Seven of Swords, you might have felt like you had to be selfish almost to like hide or to try to say that no, I want to do this, I want to look after myself. And I feel like it's saying no, no sis, no bro, now's the time to really tune into your love energy and recognize that you shouldn't be afraid, you shouldn't feel any way to look after yourself, because your well-being is key, your well-being is paramount. We as human beings are multifaceted. And it's important that you look after yourself, because by not looking after yourself, look what happens. The devil will pop up to remind you that, look, you need to take hold in looking after yourself and making sure you're putting yourself first, and not making anything or doubt or negative talk let you down or hold you down. And just know that if you're seeing this now, or whenever you see this now, okay, that you are loved and you are protected and you are guided. And I'm also calling on Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael. I ask that you are present in this reading whenever the collective accesses this, so that your protection is guiding them. They are guided by their by your protection, and that you help to give guidance to help them to remove any blockages that they are currently experiencing. Okay. And I also ask for Archangel Raphael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Raphael, to help heal collective, to help heal the collective and help them with any grief or any sense of loss that they're experiencing at this time. Okay. And as well, I wonder if this is something to do with a pregnancy, where there may have been a loss. Also to kind of like, don't feel afraid or ashamed or embarrassed to go and seek professional help, or talking therapy as well, if you need further guidance. Okay. But I feel as well, if this is something to do with maybe let's say a drinking, because I'm seeing like maybe a drinking habit, or if it's something to do with like an excess of drinking or things like that, it's taking that time to go and seek help and guidance as well for and seeking professional help where you can get that support. Okay. All right, so we're going to pull out a Jamaican proverb and see what message comes out. Can we have one message, please? Okay, one came out. What the goat the kid follow. What the goat do, the kid follow. So what the goat will do, the kid will follow. So this essentially just means that children look up and digest behavior patterns from their significant elderly parents. So it's important that we're setting good examples. So if there is this relating to a child, because again, with the Six of Cups, this does relate to kind of like the inner child or a younger, or looking back at the past, or and with the Page of Cups as well, represents a younger energy. It's just being mindful of, if how we're dealing with certain things or patterns, that it can impact on us. It can impact on our behaviors, and it can also impact on the people that are close to us. So please bear that in mind. Okay. And we're going to, we've got some well-being activities, and I'm just going to pull out and see what messages comes out for the collective that chose pile 1. Can we have some messages for pile 1, please? Some well-being messages. Okay. Wow. So we've got focus on breathing. Focus on breathing. taking some time to really focus on your breathing. And I feel like that's also really good for your mindfulness, really taking that time to really focus on your environment, what's around you, especially how we've got the sanctuary here. So taking time to really focus on what's around you. Here it says spend time with your pet. So if you have an animal, if you have a pet, to spend some time with a pet. And then we've got go swimming. So swimming could be an activity that you can do for your well-being, to support your well-being, keep you active as well. Okay. And as well, it's very important because you have to focus on your breathing as well. We have read a book or a magazine. Read a book or a magazine. Okay. Things that you can do for your well-being. Eat more veg. Eat more veg. Okay. And we've got try something new. So try something new. And that could be some activities, some new things that you can do to, to support your well-being. And we've got eat your favorite food. Eat your favorite food. And I feel like this is also going back to the Six of Cups, like taking that time to, maybe eating something that you ate in the past, or that you loved maybe when you was a child or when you was younger, and really embracing that, really embracing that. But yeah, definitely eat your favorite food, spend time with your pet, read a book, eat more veg, go swimming, focus on your breathing, try something new, and all of these things will help with your growth, with you feeling a lot better in yourself, improving your well-being over time, talking to your loved ones, seeking support where you can seek professional support, to help you just to, and for you to just showing yourself love as well, loving on yourself, and just recognizing that you're important and you are loved. Okay, you are loved, and you're being guided, and we're asking for your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors to support you. And if it's not you, could be maybe someone that is in your circle, a friend or a family member. We're showing that love to them now. We're giving them that love energy to them now. Okay. And just remember, you can always access this reading anytime. The messages are timeless, and always come back to it. And if sometimes the messages may not always resonate now, they may resonate later. Okay. All right. So, to the collective who chose pile 1, I hope the messages resonate. And remember what we do around here: take what resonates and leave the rest. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I saw it go down. That's how it goes. That's how it goes around here. All right. I saw it go. That's how it goes around here. So please do have a read of a book, focus on your breathing, go swimming, eat some more vegetables, because they are all good things. Okay. And remember, look after yourself, look good, feel good, stay blessed, and I'll see you on the next one. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we have pile 2. So we're going to get into pile 2 and see what messages are going on. So Wagwan with the messages. I hope you have a nice cup of tea or a beverage to keep you hydrated as we get into it. So let's see. Wagwan. Okay. So we have a message from the Earth Magic deck. We have 2 tsunami, wake up call, tsunami. Okay, we have hobbies from the Butterfly Life Changes deck. Okay, so we've got the Hangman. We've got the Moon in reverse. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and we've got the Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay. All right. So as we've got hobbies, wake up call, tsunami, and then I can also say if the with the tsunami, it reminds me of the tower card. Like something's happened to cause like a sudden like wow, I've got to wake up now. And I feel like this is if this is what you need to hear regarding your well-being, that um maybe and I feel like with the moon, with it being next to the moon, the hangman being next to the moon, like the hangman here is almost like what I said. What I feel like the hangman is like the hangman's like at peace. Like the hangman is like, but I feel like with it being next to the moon, it's raising that you may be trying to appear like everything is okay, or appear like everything is okay, but things are you're very good at maybe masking that everything looks okay rather than just saying how it is and just being honest with yourself. And I feel like with the high priestess being here, it's like you know that you haven't been honest, you know that you haven't always been forthcoming, and maybe it could be just as well like you're not the best at communicating how things are, but by not communicating how things are, it's almost like you've placed yourself in this position of where maybe it could have been impacting your finances. I feel like this could have been impacting your finances. It could be impacting situations around you. And I feel like with the Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands is saying, now it's tight, we have to stop this. Like, sis, we've got to stop this. Bro, we've got to stop this. Now is that time to really tune into you looking after your well-being. And I feel like your well-being is saying you need to really, even if I feel like this might be something to do with sleep, like maybe taking that time to really focus on yourself, focus on your well-being, maybe looking at, instead of like maybe I'm getting like talking or making yourself feel overwhelmed on certain things, and not and keeping things to yourself, not always sharing. It's impacted on maybe your whole well-being, how you feel, your health. And it's really taking that time to say, right, we got to do something about it. Get yourself out of this kind of energy of just being in that moon energy, being in that kind of that moon high priestess energy. And I feel like with the hangman, you wasn't always like that, but I feel like maybe situations, we've got like a pandemic, we've got so much things going on externally that even when you want to try to say like I'm okay, but I feel like when it's like you're out alone or real and maybe quiet times, that's when those kind of energies or thoughts or feelings resurface, and that has impacted on your overall well-being. And I feel like with it, the Five of Pentacles being reversed, I feel like there's now a part of you where it's like that energy has shifted for it to now be next to the Nine of Wands, because I feel like now you recognize that how you've been, maybe the patterns of behavior or your routine, I feel like the routine is the strong word here. Your routine has not been serving you, and I feel like with the Knight of Wands, it's saying we have to take action. We have to, because the Knight of Wands is like one of the fastest kind of like the knight or in the tarot decks, but it's also like using your being creative, taking action. You know, we've got to make things happen. And I feel like it with the hobbies card is also representing this is what you can do as part of your well-being. And I feel like maybe even with the Five of Pentacles, it could have been maybe you've had like a recent essentially a wake-up call, maybe from like you might have gone to a doctor's appointment, you might have had maybe experienced ill health recently, and it could be something to do with maybe just your body, maybe weight issues. I'm getting weight issues, and it's like you recognize, you know what you need to do, but it's now like getting into a habit, get into a routine to ignite change with the Knight of Wands being here, because the Knight of Wands is kind of like telling us we need to ignite change, we need to make things happen so that we can overcome the maybe what we were doing before, because it's no longer serving us, and it's taking time to recognize that and coming up with a little plan and small steps. It's not about really getting yourself into, oh, I've got to do this, it's like breaking it down, and then even breaking it down even further. So for example, if it is, let's say, sleep, right, maybe saying, right, we can aim to get to bed by 11:30 p.m. So by 11, really it's by 11 getting yourself ready for bed. The whole process, whether you have a shower, or you just get your pajamas ready, getting yourself ready for bed. Maybe by 10:30 you're saying that you turn off your all devices, your phone, you're switching your phone off, like between 10:30 to 11. That is your window to kind of switch everything down. Have a nice cup of tea, because that's what we do around here. Have a nice cup of tea, maybe chamomile, lavender tea, maybe a tea that's for nighttime to help you get settled. Maybe if you like, maybe do a meditation if that helps as well. But having a little kind of like something that you can break it down, like this is what you can do. Maybe even set a reminder on your phone so that you are essentially getting yourself ready to sleep, getting yourself ready to give yourself that reminder. Yep, okay, this is the time. Okay, again, if it's like with exercise, maybe taking that time to look after your maybe doing short little plan, like maybe say, right, in the morning I might do a little might do 2 minutes of squats, and I'll set a timer and do 2 minutes of squats, and then 2 minutes in the before I go to bed. But it's essentially just kind of recognizing that what was happening before, maybe you felt like things you were together, and now it's like working on this, letting getting essentially coming out of our mind, or overthinking, because I feel like there's been a lot of overthinking, a lot of kind of like dwelling on things that have not been serving you, that has impacted on your health, that has been impacting on maybe your financial circumstances or your ability to manifest and bring new opportunities your way. But I feel like with the Knight of Wands here, it's like to say not to worry, because things are shifting, things are changing, and you recognize that, hence with the wake up call. And it's now that time to say, right, I need to look after myself, I need to open more opportunities. And by you taking that time, sis, brother, okay, by you taking that time to go and focus on building new opportunities, building new like hobbies, and that's gonna open doors. So tap into the energy of the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands is going to open doors for you. All right? All right. So we're going to pull out a Jamaican proverb. And see what message there is for the collective who chose pile 2. Can we have one message, please? One message relating to this reading. One message, please. Okay. Whoa, look at that. Mystery, can't explain, High Priestess. How water a walk go in a pumpkin belly? How water a walk go in a pumpkin belly? How water a walk and go in a pumpkin belly? So that just means, how did water walk in? How did the water, so like the juice in the pumpkin, how did it get there? Because from the exterior of the pumpkin, if you think of a pumpkin, think of the pumpkin, and the pumpkin is like, we are approaching that season as well, that Halloween season. Yeah, but think of the pumpkin itself is hard exterior, but then it's got water inside. So it's kind of like, how did that happen? So again, maybe in a scientist may be able to explain how the whole process of it, but it's still that kind of the wonder. It's like a mystery, and I feel like it's how How funny is it as well that we've got the high priestess with this as well? So I guess from what I'm seeing here with the moon and the high priestess, there has been things that maybe you've kind of kept to yourself, not sharing. You know what it's been going on, but I feel like it's now saying it's now time to kind of draw yourself out of that energy, stop dwelling on these things, and finding hobbies, finding things where you can meet new people. You know, you're getting yourself out there, you're taking action, and for you, by you taking action, that will help you to overcome, okay, and help you to improve your well-being and help to improve your mental health. The mental health is really coming here, but also taking that time to go and seek professional help, go and seek professional guidance as well, okay? All right, so we're going to pull out some well-being activity messages for the collective who chose pile 2. So I'm just going to have a little shuffle, and when I feel it's ready to pull them out, we will pull them out, okay? So what messages need to do collective need to hear? Those who chose pile 2 regarding their well-being, what do they need to hear? What do they need to know? Okay, so some are coming out. What do they need to know? What do the collective need to know? Okay. Well, okay, so we've got write down everything that is worrying you. Wow, look at that. Collective spirit is talking. Write down everything that is worrying you. So if you've got, keep a little note, or and just jog it down, because the more you jog it down and you're recording it, you're relieving yourself of that stress. You're letting go. I'm gonna call on Archangel Michael, call on Archangel Raphael, and I'm going to call on Archangel Camuel to give you love, guidance, protection, and healing. Okay? Love, protection, guidance, and healing for the collective. Okay? But please write down everything that is worrying you. Okay? Then we have go to a Zumba class. Wow, go to a Zumba class. So this could be a new hobby, something you can do to support your well-being, help to give you endorphins, you know, get some serotonin as well in terms of making you feel good, and helping you to feel more confident, and releasing, you know, any kind of like feelings of stress, okay? Then it says, get dressed up and step out. So get dressed up and step out, lovely. Yes, yes, honey. Get dressed and step out. So go out there and step out. Go out and dress and look good. Says practice mindfulness. So practice mindfulness. Okay, so if you're watching this, please do go to one of the meditations that are on Wagwan Tara and Tea YouTube channel. Okay, so there are go and have a look and access one of them and just practice it. But if you're around, if you're out in the nature when you're going out, just practice mindfulness. Just listen, just be present, just listening to what all the sounds that are around you. Your practice on your breathing techniques, taking deep breaths. Okay. Then it says do some squats. We just mentioned squats earlier. Hey, collective, we just mentioned squats earlier, about doing some squats. So this is definitely a message about getting some squats done, and go and do some squats, yeah? Even if it could be just 5 a day, but let's do some squats, okay? And tell us what you've been doing as well. Put it in the comments. Quite a few came out, right? So establish boundaries. Establish boundaries, okay? Establish some boundaries. So I feel like, yes, we may need to establish some boundaries. Okay, and then we've got buy yourself some flowers. Buy yourself some flowers. Yes. Look, we've got some flowers in this card as well. Buy yourself some flowers. Yeah, so buy yourself some flowers. We've got eat a wholesome meal. Eat a wholesome meal. Review your routine. Okay, so maybe like try it for 2 weeks, review it after 2 weeks, see what what worked well, maybe what you can improve, what you can tweak, okay? Spend some time outside. Spend some time outside. We've got spend some time with your pet. So if you have a pet, do you spend, or if you've got a family member or friends, maybe spend some time with that pet. Um, Play calming music. Play calming music. And we've got that one already. Eat a wholesome meal. So I'll put that to one side because you've got that one. But cut down caffeine. Yes, cut down on caffeine. So if you have been maybe like drinking a lot of coffee, or like energy drinks, there are some teas that I have like caffeine, but maybe reduce it. Maybe like drink more herbal teas. Balance it with some more herbal teas or water as well. Okay. And that as well can help you to have more like more restful sleeps as well at night. Okay. All right, so we got cut down caffeine. So quite a few came out for you, collective. And then vitamins and minerals. So maybe eating like nutritional foods will also help as well, and it will also help with your moods. Okay. Go out and watch a movie. So we've got lots of messages about buying flowers, getting dressed, and stepping out, practicing mindfulness, playing calming music, cutting down on caffeine, go to a Zumba class, do some squats, review your routine, establish your boundaries, spend time outside. Okay, so please have a look and see which ones are you feel like doing. Remember, you can come back to this anytime you want because it's all about your well-being. Again, a collective, we're all about that love and light. We're all human beings. We are multifaceted, and it's important that we are looking after our health, well-being. It's our self-care, and it's us showing self-love to ourselves. So taking that time to look after yourself, because you are key. Okay, just know that we love you, and love and guidance is always here, and you can always come and access this whenever you want. And just remember, take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, I saw it go around here. That simply means that's how it goes around here. So take what resonates and leave the rest. But please, if there's anybody that can resonate with this message, share it with them. Share it with your friends, with your family, and come back to this anytime, whenever you want. And put it in the comments as well, and let us know what messages let us know what you've been doing. Let us know what you've been up to. Yeah, let us know. And put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. So, on that note, look after yourself. Stay blessed. Feel good. Look good. And I'll see you on the next one. Wagwan. Wagwan people. Wagwan tea sippers. Wagwan me generals. So we're going to have a look and see what messages are there for the collective who chose pile 3. So let's go and see Wagwan. Okay, so we've got from the Butterfly Life Changes Oracle deck, we've got New Exercise Program. And we have Movement from the Earth Magic Oracle deck. So movement, okay. Now from the Tarot, from the Rider-Waite deck, we have Rider-Waite Smith. Sorry, Pamela, we must correct you. All right, okay. So 2 of Wands in reverse. We've got the Justice card. We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the World, and we've got the Lovers. Okay, so I feel like this is really telling us the messages about our well-being. For the collective who chose pile 3, is I feel like with the 2 of Wands in reverse, there hasn't been much action taking place, not much movement, not much traveling going on. And it could be essentially maybe you're doing what you need to do, maybe in regards to work, really, But I feel like maybe, and it could be maybe you're working from home or anything like that. But I feel like with the justice card being here, it's saying that you now need to take that you need to take that time to go and seek that balance in your life, because um with the Ace of Cups here, it's like that divine is like here now to say, right, we're going to show you that love. We're going to give you that love. Your guardian angels are wanting to give you that love, and say, look, you you know, we can open doors now. And I feel like the world is saying that maybe if there has been things that has happened, or there's been some blockages of maybe why things that haven't happened, I feel like it's saying that the world is now here to tell you as well, with the Ace of Cups and the world, that new opportunities are ahead. And this could also be with the lovers. You're able to kind of go and explore and take heed with what it is that you wish to do. But I feel like with the new exercise program, I feel like it's also saying like taking that time to go and do this for your well-being, do this and enjoy it as well, where you can find passion and enjoy doing what you're doing. But I feel like it's also telling us that maybe traveling, going on a holiday, taking that time to go and to do it for your well-being is a good time to do it. And I feel like the Ace of Cups is saying, go and show that love to yourself. The divine is here to tell you that love is here. Love is here for you, sis. Love is here for you, bro. And taking that time to show that self-love, because the world is opening doors, and it doesn't matter, you know, um, it's like it doesn't know what has happened. Now that the world is here, it's showing you that opportunities are here for you. And I feel like even it could be even opportunities in love, maybe meeting someone new if you haven't met already, or rekindling your passion with your current love partner, whether it could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or a husband or wife relationship. Taking that time to really rekindle, really get to know one another again, really take time to learn and communicate and show that love to one another. But really taking that time to focus on your well-being. And I feel like your well-being is really saying it's a good time to go and travel, go and book a holiday, maybe book. I feel like I want to say spa day. Go and book a spa day. If that's for your well-being, go and take that time to go and look after yourself, and really recognize that you're important. You are important, sis. You are important, bro. And you need to be taking that time to look after yourself. Invest in yourself. I feel like with the Justice card being here, it's saying maybe your current routine, your current pattern has not been serving you, and now is the time to go and take that. Now is the time to go and show that. And I feel like with the Justice being upright, the Ace Cups being upright, the world being upright, the lovers being upright, it's now saying opportunities are coming ahead. And I feel like maybe with the lovers being here, maybe sometime during the next Gemini season, which will be the following year, maybe that would be a good time to also like go and enjoy some nice summery weather, that late spring summery kind of weather. Go and enjoy, go and book something, or if there's something you want to do that before that, maybe do that. But I feel like it's also maybe a good time that you may also maybe rekindle, or a love opportunity, or maybe some love opportunities or new beginnings can happen and take place. But also maybe those you kind of enjoying maybe what you have done so far for yourself, like working really hard and taking the effort to really improve your exercise program, and then you're reaping the rewards during this period. So really taking that time to look after yourself is key, okay? So just remember that, taking that time. And I feel like the reading here is really saying that, the divine is with you, the divine is supporting you, the divine is maybe recognize that you've been working hard, and maybe things haven't always worked in your favor, and now is the time to seek that balance in your life, seek that balance for yourself, okay? And that is your self-love. That is what your well-being, this is what spirit wants you to hear right now, okay? These are the messages that they want you to hear right now regarding your well-being, and really taking care of yourself and looking after yourself, okay? All right, so we're gonna pick out a a card relating to a Jamaican proverb. Okay, because I really like using Jamaican proverbs because they really relate to the messages very well. I'm just gonna, can we have just one card, although the one kid, but we just want one card, please. One message, yes. Okay, so this says, okay, no buy puss in a bag. So no buy puss in a bag. Don't buy a puss in a bag. So that simply means sometimes deals are too good to be true. So sometimes deals are too good to be true. So take this where this resonates, that sometimes something may look and appear like it's too good to be true. And maybe whether that, now I'm wondering if this is something to do with maybe like, you know, an opportunity that looked like it was going ahead and it didn't work out. Just like using your discernment, taking that time to, you know, if something doesn't feel right, or trust your intuition. Okay, taking that time to really trust your intuition. Okay, all right, and now we've got some well-being activities. So we're just gonna pull out a few messages. So when I feel like feel ready, we'll I'll release my hand, but I'm just gonna have a quick shuffle and see what Pile 3 needs to know. What well-being messages do Pile 3 need to know? Please really come out. What messages do Pile 3 need to know? What messages do Pile 3 need to know? Alright, I'm going to what messages do Pile 3 need to know? Okay. Wow, so spend time with your pet. Okay, so this has come out for every single reading for the collective. So if you don't have an animal or a pet, maybe going to a zoo or going to like a nature, maybe a nature park where you can just connect with animals, okay? Then we have practice mindfulness. Practice mindfulness. So taking that time to really connect and be present, listen to the sounds, being present in your environment, yeah, will help you and aid mindfulness, okay? Okay, and this also came up for pile 2 as well. Write down everything that is worrying you, okay? So write down everything that is worrying you. So if there's anything that is making you feel worried, just write it down, log it, and that in that process can also help to release any to release those kind of the worries as well, okay? So they're not just all kept in your head, you're releasing them, okay? And maybe even if it's talking and sharing with others, okay? And also seeking professional help as well in that area, okay? Right, try a weighted blanket. Oh, so a weighted blanket could be really, you might find that very beneficial in terms of feeling really relaxed and comfortable when going to bed and sleeping, okay? Go to a Zumba class. So go to a Zumba class, and that could be as part of your new new exercise program. Look at that, that came out as part of your new exercise program. Okay, then we have update your skin routine. So update your skin routine. So if we can see, seems to be a lot of kind of like flesh here, like terms like so maybe that could be also related to your skin, like taking that time to look after your skin routine from head to toe, okay? So you're glowing and you're looking good, you're feeling good, you know? Go and watch a movie. So maybe taking some time to go and watch a movie, that's all key to your mindfulness, to your well-being and looking after yourself. Then we have light some candles. Wow, so we've got some candles lit here, but maybe, you know, as part of you, you're part of your mindfulness, you know, just making sure you're keeping it safe. Yeah, making sure if you do light some candles, you're keeping it safe, and you do not, please do not leave them candles unattended, okay? All right, now clean your space. So clean your space can also help you to kind of feel, just part of your well-being, and you to remove any clutter or anything, any things that's no longer serving you. But it will also help to clear old energies, and using like incense or sage and just clearing your space. Okay. Then we also have yes, we mentioned this one already, a weighted blanket. So we've got two here, so I'll remove that one. Book a chiropractor session. Well, book a chiropractor session. So with your back, I'm sensing this again. This is maybe to get that, book a chiropractor session to help with your back and help you to feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more at ease. Okay. Then we have diffuse essential oils. So we had light some candles and diffuse essential oils. So if you've got a diffuser, you can get some essential oils, maybe like some lavender, and just help you to feel a lot calm, feel peace, feel relaxed as well. Then we have go to the theatre and watch a play. So go to the theatre and watch a play. Yeah, so if you haven't done something like that, the world is here to try different things, try something new, okay? And we have, do something arty and crafts, and eat more vegetables and listen to music. So there's lots of well-being messages that Spirit wants you to hear, to help you. And I feel like all these messages can really support you with feeling wholesome, feeling like the world, feeling like the lovers, feeling like that energy of the Ace of Cups, feeling like the energy of the Justice. Things are being, more in line, things are being more in balance. And just saying to yourself, I feel aligned with the energy of the world, or and just helping you to feel more in alignment and taking that time to show yourself love. The more you take that time to show yourself love and recognize that your well-being is key, your self-love is key, your self-care is key, the more abundant you will feel, the more abundant your skin will glow, taking that time to look after you. Because remember, there's only one you, darling. There's only one you. So take that time, sis. Take that time, bro, okay? All right. So we're going to close the reading here. But please, take what resonates, and leave the rest. Yeah, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I saw it go around here, darling. I saw it go around here. So please take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? And please, if there's any friends, family, or anybody that you know, please share it, like and subscribe, and tell them to like and subscribe so they can be always up to date with what's going on at Wagwan Tara Auntie. And just take some time, put it in the comments, let us know what you're doing, what well-being activities you're going to do for yourself, and put it in the comments, share it, and just remember to look good, stay blessed, feel good, and I'll see you on the next one. All right? Wagwan.